Interactive and digital are no longer just a medium, but are an integral part of the media landscape. How did this happen? Well, take the US. For example, there are about 200 to 220 million people online, depending on your source. That's about 71% of the entire US population. That means an extra 20 million people who were not online in 2008 are now online today. Think about that for a minute. That's incredibly fast growth. Traditional media usage in the US remained consistent from 2000 through 2009, according to GfK and Nielsen. But we continue to see internet usage climb, and mobile phones have seen near universal adoption. Another example, according to GfK MRI Media Day study, showed that the time spent online has now surpassed radio in 2009. And while we are still growing, TV still has a bigger share, but we are not far behind. One constant in the US is that consumers have increased their media usage with the reception, opting to spend more time in-home with entertainment to save money. Rather than using one-screen television, people are now getting their entertainment from 3 screens: TV, computers, and mobile devices. At least that was the case last time I checked. The internet and mobile phones have both benefited from this shift in consumer behavior. Multitasking has increased total time spent with media. Many consumers in the US have been going online while watching TV, a phenomenon that has been well documented. And there are 2 factors to credit for the increase in time spent online in the US. One, more people have access to broadband at home, at work, or at school. And the other one, social networking or social media. Just as an aside, who plans to see the movie The Social Network? I'm surprised everybody didn't raise their hand, but I predict that will be a hit, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing it. We now have the ability to consume, create, and share more content than ever before, which translates into increased engagement. But it also means enhanced opportunities for marketers to reach out to potential customers. We continue to see vast improvements in digital in very short periods of time as companies are putting money towards building new technology and harnessing data to better understand their audiences. The idea and practice of leveraging consumer data online is sometimes very often misunderstood and confused with the issue of privacy. On the contrary, online user behavior data is collected in a non-personal, identifiable way, therefore protecting the user's identity at all times. And frankly, it's a benefit to the consumer who now sees more ads that are relevant to them. And as we all know, a well-targeted ad ceases to become an ad, but becomes useful information. Now, while these are interesting times, there is no industry more exciting to be a part of than ours. And as you know, I love this industry. Many opportunities await us in the interactive and digital sectors. Online is a key component of the advertising market in North America because, based on eMarketer's estimates, 14% of all ad spending in 2009 was online. And by 2014, that proportion will rise to 21%. And to put that into perspective, the US and Canada accounted for nearly 44% of all worldwide online ad spending in 2009, a proportion that actually is going to drop to 41.3% by 2014 as emerging markets begin spending more money. Mobile phone usage has become the dominant form of communication in emerging markets, and in some cases even overtaking TV. In developed regions, markets can engage the consumer at multiple access points: TV, online, mobile, out of home, virtually simultaneously, providing opportunities for cross-channel and integrated campaigns. Given the disparate internet adoption rates throughout Central and Eastern Europe, will mobile actually be more attractive to marketers in that region? And is the increase in at-home media usage in North America a temporary shift spurred by the recession, or does it signal a permanent change in media consumption habits in the world's leading online market? So, as the saying goes, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity, and we have great opportunities in this great industry. So here's one last question for you to mull over when you're catching up with your colleagues. And I've asked it before. When was the golden age of the internet? I think if you ask one another, you'll still get some very interesting answers. However, as you probably know, I believe that the golden age of the internet is just about to begin. As discussed today, internet access worldwide continues to grow at a rapid pace. The web is truly becoming worldwide, and the people in this room have the opportunity and the responsibility to nurture that growth. Because as the internet penetrates deeper into our global society, as it becomes easier and easier to share ideas, we as digital sellers, as a trade organization, as a country, and as citizens of the web can help to make sure that the quality ideas and conversations that propel the golden age of radio and of television will propel the next golden age, our golden age. When the history books are written, I promise you that the IAB's efforts to build this industry will be in the first few pages. We are all part of the greatest trade organization in the world, and we should be very proud of that. As I said earlier, I love this industry and feel incredibly lucky to be standing here with all of you today. And we are all fortunate to be living in the greatest country in the world, working in this exciting, dynamic business. So thank you for the opportunity to serve as your chairman. It is truly an honor that I take very seriously, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you.